Good morning, all you wrestling fans out there. My name is sixxgunner71. I'm making this video because uh, it seems that everywhere I go, whether it's on YouTube or it's on a wrestling website, that I'm getting the same. I'm looking at the same comments all the time, and that is WWE sucks. TNA rules, or TNA rules and WWE sucks. Now, I'm 40 years old, been watching wrestling probably 35 of those 40 years, and I grew up watching everything. Um, I grew up watching Abdullah the Butcher versus Carlos Colon in Puerto Rico wrestling. I grew up watching Rick Martel, Tom Zink, the Irwin brothers, Greg Gagne in Canadian wrestling. Um, I grew up watching the Dingo Warrior, the Von Erichs, the Fabulous Freebirds in WCCW, um, early WCW, NWA, Horseman, Sting, uh, you know, guys like, Sadistic Steve Strong, Canadian wrestler, Kendo Nagasaki, uh, the Great Muda, uh, a lot of these guys. Uh, and this was, in the early 80s, uh, late 70s, early 80s. And, back then, wrestling, you had a wrestling match, it went on for a good half hour sometimes. Main event matches went on for sometimes. I can remember some matches, watching some matches, and they call them Iron Man matches now, but I can remember watching 60-minute main event matches. Um, Guys were just giving it their all and just being completely bloodied and drained and everything at the end of it. Wasn't an uncommon thing. Um, I've watched a lot of guys come up uh, to from early beginnings to achieve legendary status. I've watched Shawn Michaels since he was 19 years old, wrestling in Texas, and then in the AWA, and then WWF, and becoming the icon, the showstopper, the heartbreaker, Mr. WrestleMania. I've watched that. Um, Through the DX years. Yeah, this is what I got. This is I'm not a I collect a lot of stuff, and action figures is one of them. Um, so yeah, uh, the Road Warriors. Um, God, I've watched TNA pretty much since its inception. Um, I've watched Ring of Honor. I've watched WCW, like I said. Um, Everything is the same yet different. You can't compare one wrestling organization to another because everybody has got something different to offer. Different styles of wrestling, different production. Doesn't matter. I remember watching old WWF videos, live programming on Saturday afternoon, and WWF Cavalcade, WWF Superstars, uh, and compared to today, yeah, production was shit. But I mean, what made it interesting was you had guys that were going out there and wrestling. Tito Santana, Randy Savage, the British Bulldogs, the Hurt Foundation. Uh, you know, you had Leaping Lenny Poffo. You had Iron Mike Sharp, a Canadian boy from Hamilton. Um, Stan the Lariat Hansen. You know, I'm just really tired of all of these people that are, as they want to term them, people want to term them sheep. Uh, you have grown up watching WWE, so you are going to have an opinion of WWE. It's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. You started out watching TNA, and that, TNA is your favorite, so that's great. Everybody's entitled to have their favorites. I've had my favorites over the years, and it's been with a lot of different companies. Um, but really, I'm seeing this narrow-minded, biased opinion of wrestling and production, and people are, looking at the statistics more now. They're saying, oh, like TNA had a uh, four minutes of actual wrestling, or 15 minutes of actual wrestling on their show, as compared to WWE, which had 43 minutes, or almost a full hour of wrestling compared to in their show. Um, you want wrestling, you want nothing that's going to be pre-scripted, or not pre-scripted rather, but you want wrestling that's going to be, entertaining, no commercial. Go to a live show. Go to a house show. Go to a TNA house show. Go to a WWE house show. Go to your local wrestling house show. Get off your ass. Get off the couch. Get away from the computer. Go catch a wrestling show live. In your area, not in your area. I've traveled to go see wrestling. Um, doesn't matter. You know what? Sometimes those are the best shows, because as you watch what's on WWE, and you know what? The house shows are so much better. Um, because at the end of the match, the wrestlers that you come to see are most likely, and from my experience, more interactive with the fans. They'll get, when they're done their match, they get out of the ring. They come over to ringside. They shake hands. They high five. They take pictures. They autograph. Whatever. That's what wrestling should be. That's what people should be more interested in. And for those of you out there that are still under this invisible veil, that are just so far gone, it's a business. It's scripted. When you've got a heel who used to be a face, and they used to be your favorite, now they're a heel, you don't like them anymore because they're a heel now. Too bad. If you don't like them, too bad. You have to realize they're getting paid to do their job. If the head of TNA, if the head of WCW, or the head of WWE turns around and says, "Great, you were a great face last month. You know what? But we're gonna make you a heel this month. Um, see how this plays out." They go, okay. They may not have they may not like the decision, and I've talked to a lot of wrestlers that really haven't, but it's their job. It's what they get paid to do, and if you're a fan of that wrestler, whether they turn heel or not, you should just respect them for the job that they do. In closing, like I said, just get away from the TV, get away from the computer, go out, catch a house show, enjoy some live action wrestling. Guaranteed it's going to be worth it for you. If not, if you're going to sit at home, you know what? I'm going to recommend some videos for you right now, okay? First video I'm going to recommend to you, right here. Right here, the Spectacular Legacy of the American Wrestling Association. This is where a lot of people got recognition, got their big starts. Check it out. That's all I'm going to tell you. Check it out. Next one I'm going to show you, or next one I think, you're a WWE fan, right here. History of the Intercontinental Championship. Great matches. You'll enjoy this. Check that out. It's 3 discs long. Goes from 1979 to 2008. Fabulous. Next one, one of my favorites right here. Heart and Soul. Heart and Soul. The Hart Family Anthology. You want some good wrestling, you want a little insight into the business. This one and the AWA one, they're gonna show you exactly what it is. So, fantastic matches, legacy abound from people. So, check it out. Third one I'm going to show you. Third or fourth one? What did I say? Fourth one. Last one is this one. Destination X. A really good video from 2005 from TNA. A very good X Division match. Check it out. This will help you out and shows you kind of what wrestling is supposed to be, in my opinion. So that's my video. That's my opinion. Don't like it? I don't care. If you do like it, great. I'm not out here to win fans. I'm not out here to pat anybody on the back. I'm not out here for anything. What I want is to give you my opinion, and my opinion is the same as anybody else's opinion. It may stink, but it's my opinion. So there you go. Take it for what it is. You want to respond to it? Hey, I am welcome to any responses that I get. I'll even go and if you give me your email address, I'll email you back. Or I'll do a video message directed strictly to you. You want to compare wrestling with me? Sure, I'm up for it. I'll compare wrestling with anybody. I'm always up for that. I am a wrestling fan at heart. I enjoy it for what it is. So send me your comments, send me your responses. Go for it. Doesn't matter to me. My email address, Trevor, Trevor, Boyd, Boyd, all one word, 0322 at hotmail.com. Other than that, I think that's about it. So, from Canada, have yourself a good day, and keep watching all wrestling. Don't just limit yourself to TNA and WWE. Check out Ring of Honor. Check out some Japanese wrestling. Expand your horizons. Later.